For your time. Okay, what's the people of Kimberley expecting from the State of the Nation address?
Hi, good morning, Blaine. Yeah, well, the Northern Cape as a whole will be looking at President Cyril Ramaphosa's State of the Nation address tonight, looking specifically for jobs. Let me tell you why. We've got an unemployment rate of about 30%, a youth unemployment rate, very shocking, the highest in the country. 1 in every 4 young people in the province unemployed, and that does not include those who have lost the urge to go and look for jobs. Of course, that has increased as well because of the downscaling of mining activity in this area. Agriculture has been having a very bad couple of years. We've had a drought for the past 6 years, so a lot of farmers had to let some of the people go. Also, the construction industry also went down. So all those numbers added up and went to an unemployment rate of about 30%. We're at a suburb here in Kimberley this morning, where we have the program sort of like Men on the Side of the Road, where men normally congregate into one area, and then people who are looking for someone to employ for a day would come and look and pick up people. So that is one of the programs that we have here. Well, one of the people who come here every day is Etienne Mapunya. Etienne, how long have you been unemployed?
It's been 2 years, sir. And it's been very rough for us here in the Northern Cape, especially in Kimberley. But I would especially like to let the President know and tell him that he must please consider us by giving us work or implementing skills for us to develop, so we can also start to work honest jobs, because we come here to Royal Dean, far from our homes, to come and look for peace jobs here every day. Sometimes we go home without eating, sometimes we stand here the whole day. Lucky some of us, we get something for the day, but we appreciate if the President can please consider us as the youth, as his nation. We know that he's trying to build up his cabinet again, but please, we would really appreciate for him to help us also, sir.
Etienne, let's talk about, you said you come here from far away. I presume you're coming from Khalishiwe to look for a job here.
Yes, sir.
Before this, what were you doing?
I was in the mining industry, sir. I was doing mining surveying. Yes, sir. But unfortunately my contract got cut, but I did apply again, but I did not get a retrenchment or receive again, sir. Yes.
And your situation at home, how many people are you looking after with this money that you are getting here?
Sir, on the current state, it's just my mother that gets a state allowance. So basically now I'm depending on her, which is not right. She was depending on me and I was supporting her, but now sometimes I get 3 jobs a week, which is 300 rand. That just goes from the hand to the mouth. So she's basically behind. Our elders are falling behind because they are supporting the youth now and the grandchildren, because there's no youth work for us. If we go to apply, your CV gets taken and you don't even get a call back. So we would really ask our President, all our stakeholders, all the people above our government, please to consider us, to make us a plan. We are willing for any job that there is, sir.
If you can give the President some advice
Yes.
for job seekers like yourself and the unemployed,
Yes.
You've asked him to do something. What do you think needs to happen?
So I would like for him to take action, because if he sends out some people to come and look, it will never happen. But if maybe he can see us now, I'm sure he would have the consideration that he must implement some jobs. His schools are dirty. We don't need much. We just need machinery. We can clean streets. We can sweep schools. We can do anything, sir, as long as we earn an honest living, honest payment, sir. Or we can also build schools, anything that there is, sir.
Etienne, you say you've been coming here for the last 2 years.
Yes, sir.
People come and then you sort of, all of you,
Yes.
yeah, sort of compete for the attention of the people who come here.
Yes.
And what sort of jobs do you normally get? How much are you being paid?
So I would also like to say thank you to the people that come here and pick us up. Sometimes we clean yards. Sometimes we anything that he wants us to do for the for the day, for 120, 150. They give us food for the day, some of them. So we also like to thank them that come here by Royal Dean, all the jumps and pick the people up. But I would really like for them to give us something that's permanent. All the guys that come here, they come for work. We come for an honest thing. I work an hour from home to come here, sir. And sometimes I go home without even eating. That's how painful it is. And I come there at home, my mother has to go and borrow again with her pension money. So that's why we are not going forward. We're actually taking four steps back.
You're talking about a permanent job. Where do you see yourself as a perfect job for you? You did say you have some experience in the mining industry.
Yes,
what is the permanent job that you want?
So I would appreciate it if I can get another chance in the mining industry. Even here in Northern Cape, Ikapa is here, Petra is here. They must consider us, because we are the citizens of Kimberley. We are supposed to be in this fields where they are working, There are many general workers there in the mines, or training can be applied for us. So in 2 years' time, I would like to be back in the mines or to support my children, but now I can't even do that, which is hard. And they're going to school, everything is going up. So I don't even know what to say, sir.
Thank you very much, Eric Mapunya. He is one of the unemployed people who come here to Royal Dean daily in the search of jobs. Of course, they come here looking for jobs, sometimes 100 rand or so. He says that they sometimes get they're lucky about 3 days a week. They're lucky to get employment for the day. That's any job, either from cutting grass to in the construction industry as well. Business industry will also be looking closely at the SONA. Of course, they're looking for business-friendly policies that the president might announce. He has already spoken about it several times during some of the indabas that he's had since he assumed office last year. But they're looking forward to business-friendly policies so that they can also create jobs. Also the mining industry that Etienne has spoken about, mining indaba taking place in Cape Town. Cyril Ramaphosa, our president, has also said that he is very optimistic about the mining industry, and the province, very heavily dependent on the mining industry, is hoping that will filter through and more mines will open up and others will come back into production again. Blaine?
Yeah, Ulrich, unemployment is a real issue here in South Africa, and thank you very much indeed for bringing some of the issues to the fore. It was actually sitting at around, 27.5% in the third quarter of 2018, so I'm sure the President will no doubt be touching on unemployment in his State of the Nation address. Ulrich Hendricks there live for us in Kimberley. Appreciate your reporting. Okay, we're going around and talking to our reporters, but we're going to come back to some of them in a few